I felt like doing a tier list for 2024. This is going to be basically PvP oriented, but I'll talk a bit about what these ninjas can accomplish outside of it if it's relevant. Okay, let's start. We have New Ashura. New Ashura is an okay support. He's decent in arena, especially if you let your opponent go first. He can yeet if he's less than 60% HP on a random ninja with his chase. His mystery's okay. He does some crit scaling, healing, he revives. He's decent. He's not the best. I'd say he's like at least an A in support for a support. These are just overall. I don't feel like differentiating between support and P1. We basically have like two P1s in this meta. Like it would really be really dumb. Pretty much everyone else is support. Alright, we have I. He can yeet on rounds 2 and 5, which is useful, but you're probably not going to get him to live. He's not his kit sucks outside of like the yeeting, and so he's basically, I'd say a B. Asher, we're gonna say is S. He scales chases, which goes really well with pain. He reduces the damage you take. He does irremovable and feeble until the end of the next round. There's a lot of gimmicks he can do with the new Naruto. He's insane in every infinite illusion. Not that that's relevant to PvP, but let's just want to note that. He's good. He's a great support. Danzue Zanagi is a fucking meme. He's a D. You can't get his splash damage thing to work. I've tried. It doesn't even do that much damage. He sucks. Uh, I don't even know where to put Datara. Rinnegan Festival. He's the best chase. Infinite Illusion. You can't really use him outside of Infinite Illusion. He's not useless though. Like Donzo's useless. We'll put him in C. Along with this motherfucker. He has like 3 new debuffs. They all don't do that much damage. Every outside of his debuffs, he doesn't do damage, so he sucks. This motherfucker, I want to put him in S because he has one major use, and that's War. And in War, he's insane. And I know this is 2024, and we don't have Hashi BT, but I still want to talk about it. Once we have Hashi BT, what can happen if they have enough people in wars is you might have like a couple pay to win like mega whales, like 9 mil, 10 mil, 8 mil, whatever. Let's say you put yours in 10, they put theirs in 10, but let's say you put two fucking full teams of data explosions before they have to fight. It's a bad time. They're not going to survive through that. He's really fucking good at that, but he's so good at war that like he's definitely an S. Gara, we'll say A. He's always good. Like crit descaling, crit shred is permanent through people resing and mode changing and everything, and then the blindness helps take care of Obito Rage. He's just good. He's a solid support pick on your team. Um, Toby number 7000 is fucking horrible. His kit is designed to be a P1. He doesn't do much with his kit. He gets like an extra trigger if he kills someone. He's not going to kill anyone. I don't care how strong you are. I can run this if there's a 4 mil and not even kill maybe their backline. He doesn't even hit that hard. He eventually is going to get changed his kit to where he kills clones, like insta kills clones, and then gets to use his trigger, and then he might even be still C tier. Okay, cool. Uh, Mr. Hagoromo. I don't know. He's support for aliens essentially, and he's not that good at it. I guess I don't know who would really use him with. Maybe when Indra and Ashura get the new ones get their BTs, maybe they'll be insane P1s, and then maybe he'll come into play. I would say he's B only because his mystery's like round 1 and does irremovable and feeble, which is pretty good. He's okay. Haku, we're gonna say B. His BT does some shenanigans to where you can prevent the enemy from doing standards, which can lock a pain stuck in his first form for all 10 rounds, which is really funny. It's like very hard to pull off. On top of that, though, like yeah, you can make it so that with chakra control, they're not getting standards off, which works well against Obito Rage. The Ham is again okay support for aliens. I'm just calling them aliens. I know what they're called, but you know what I mean. He's got interesting parts of his kit. I feel like him and the Hag both here, Ham and Hag, have potential to have crazy BTs in the future, but as of right now, they're just okay. Oh God, who is this? I think this is Killer. Yeah, this is not Killer Bee. Sorry, Han. You can kind of see the hat. I will play him a B. He's insane in arena. He makes arena and 3v3 arena hilarious. In a real fight, he's Jinchuriki support, and he's pretty good at being Jinchuriki support, but Who's a good Jinchuriki? Who do we care about? No one. Okay, well, it is what it is. I don't know when that's gonna change either. Um, Hashi potentially broken one day. Hachi trash can. He sucks. He's a P1. His kit's bland and generic. He's not better than Obito Rage. He's probably worse than Mecha Naruto as a P1. He does good damage. He could be good in arena. He's actually part of an insane. He's probably right now the best team for him and Haku Ronin. He's the best team for what do I want to say? The Infinite Illusion, the Mystery Infinite Illusion. Because what you do is you drag your lineups to be a specific way, so that the buff from Haku Ronin always gets on him, and it's really good. And you can just run it on auto. It's just nice. There's gonna be a lot of people in B. Hashi New Year BT. You know, it's great for control. It gives your team extra chases. He heals a bit. He's got immunity level 2. He lacks cool mystery cooldowns. He's solid. He's a solid pick. He's nothing special. Okay, fucking this is a stall unit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. This guy is really fucking cool because Curse Blood as a debuff, or Curse Mark, sorry, is insanely good. And this guy actually hits really hard if you have enough stats to use him P2. But essentially, you don't have enough stats to use him P2. Curse Mark is like, I think 8% max health whenever a target hits a person with Curse Mark. They take 8% max health, and that unit scales. The unit attacking them scales attacking, and it's really good debuff. But you know, it's like he hits like 3 people with it. He's like really hard to use. He dies really fast. Like he kills himself like instantly when he uses his Mincery. Uh, Hiruzen, you know, we've had the Hiruzen PTSD metas of 10 Hiruzens on the field. Datara kind of replaces him because you don't have to get the mystery off. He just dies and does what he does. He could make a comeback. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to watch fields with Datara and Hiruzen on it. God, don't make me cry. Indra's straight up A tier. He can do a million things. Black Flame is the best debuff in the game, give or take. He can prevent Pain from transforming with his +2 mystery. He can prevent Guy from doing his Guy kick. He's kind of easy to counter with chakra cost, but you know, that's neither here nor there. He's just a solid pick. You can run teams with him and not feel bad. He will do work for you. He also hits hard as fuck if you get him to work for you. Nundra, nah, he's a B. He's you can see the potential in the BT one day, but the base kit sucks. He doesn't do anything. Black Flame, irremovable paralysis, that's about it. His mystery sucks. Yeah, he chases everything, and he can do high combo really fast off that if that's what you want, but eh. Atachiato, you know, he's never gonna not be bad. He protects. This is mostly for a free to play. He'll protect your Obito Rage. He'll fucking chaos the enemy Obito Rage. He's just a solid fucking unit. Itachi meme style. You know, he's like the first source of Black Flame. He does splash damage, but his kit sucks. Having to get that chase off to get the enough technique points to mystery twice in the same round is just terrible. And the fact that he has to do basically mystery twice in the same round to do any amount of damage is just, his kit sucks. The new Jiraiya is pretty fucking interesting. He has like mechanics around summoning clones that remove all types of fear, like fear, horror, whatever. He has like he's kind of like a mini chakra battery, not as good as Madara Founder. He's solid. He's a solid pick. Right. So this is our favorite boy, Totosophagus boy. You know, he's always been good since he came out. He revives, which is really good. He gives your team extra chases. He causes repulse on his own chase, which Pain can chase. He scales initiative, which he unfortunately does at the beginning of the round. So if you're at the point in the game where everyone's dead and it's Pain versus Pain, and he revives, he's not scaling your initiative. He needs to leave to the next round, which almost never happens. I almost want to put him up here. Almost. Nah, he's not good enough. And then this tries. The only thing good about him is his chase shreds initiative. So you can You know, one of the most important parts of a pain versus pain fight is being faster. You can almost never lose if you're faster, outside of really retarded shenanigans with the game, and lag. But imagine a game without lag. So he's just okay. This guy is shit. I'm not even gonna get into his kit. He has a standard that removes like a million debuffs, but it's like a who cares kind of moment. This is Sage Kabuto. Sage Kabuto is okay. He shreds initiative. He revives. He immobiles on chase. His mystery's okay. He's just okay. But he's not really relevant anymore. Then we have Great Ninja War Kabuto, and he is amazing in war, depending on what you're running, but in a pain team, he is a fucking liability. And I'm going to show you a video of why using him on your pain team makes you lose winnable fights. So let's watch the video. Kabuto is bad. So here I am on the left, not significantly, but let's just say this. My P4 is weaker than Scuba Steve's P1, okay? Like, this is a fight that, it's a space-time auto, so retardation abound, but the liability comes in from Kabuto constantly reviving and using summons that give pain free counters. And when that happens before the round starts, what ends up happening is you give that pain technique points, and the way that you lose in a pain versus pain, if your opponent is slower than you, is they get their technique off, because you can no longer give them +1 to their mystery and prevent their fucking techs. Like, they have their mystery locked to 0. So if you got them to +2 cooldown and they got their tech off, they now have the advantage. You can potentially get to +2 yourself and lose. So we're gonna watch this little clip of a fairly close fight, but the opponent definitely has the advantage. And you can see a bit of why Naruto is pretty fucking good as well. And Ashura. You can see Naruto's chase is ramping up. Like, that's a 21k, 32k every fucking time on hit. He's not even fucking critting. Oh, and you can hear him sound like a fucking dog, dead dog barking. So I have early transform on for this. It helps win, but I'm slower. And he's way, way, way tankier than me. It's the power of a 10 mil that never stopped recharging for the 2 years I was gone. And, once he transforms, he's going to obliterate my whole field. And all that's going to be left is my pain. And probably his Obito Rage. And then his Sage Kabuto and his Water Main, because they're going to be reviving. So I have to win from here. I have to win from here being slower. And how the fuck am I going to do that? Essentially. Ashura down. Naruto's standard is not unmissable, so he counters. He's a bit of a liability. And now we're looking pretty bad here. Oh! But we got a counter. So, we're in a really bad position here. We would have... If this was a normal fight without Sage Kabuto, we lost. We wasn't even close. The power of pain. Oh, pain transforms. Guess I'll die. Great Ninja. So, I'm +2 right now. I'm fucked. It's over. The AI is retarded. It didn't target his pain even though I was faster. Because I have Shisui assist on. I'm fucked, right? It's over. Literally +2 cooldown. Game over, man. It doesn't even matter if I counter right now. Because I have extreme pain on me, which means you can't gain technique points. Oh, but... Oh, shit! Oh, thank you. I guess I'll win. Yeah, I win. Now I'm locking my fucking mystery. This is why you never use that fucking Kabuto versus pain. Because you take a winnable fight and you force yourself to fucking lose. Any unit that causes pain to fucking... oh, it's so funny that the Moo lives. But he's not going to revive off that. But yeah, there you go. Do not fucking use Kabuto Great Ninja War in fucking pain fucking fights. Or do, and then lose. Okay, anyways, Kakashi Kimono, let's see. He's kind of irrelevant now. If you could probably use him in the free-to-play meta to yeet the opponent's Obito using, like, fucking Itachi, but I don't see people do it. I'm also not free-to-play, so I don't really know. This motherfucker is good. He's amazing in war. He's consistent revive. This bitch does one new thing, and it's a really bad fucking debuff. New debuff. It sucks. It's not good. It just, like, reduces mystery damage and other shit, like... She's useless. Nah, you're useless. You might want to give yourself and your opponent more standards. Let's say you're faster and you know you're going to be fearing your opponent. You know, he's an okay support. He's not useless. Killer B-tailed Beast. He's Jin Cherokee support. There's a possible team for Fox with him on auto that's kind of cool, but he's like a P1. He's not very good. Kimmy's kind of out of the meta, but Kimmy bombing is still relevant, okay? Like, let's say I go into war, and it's just me, and then the opposing field has like a 2 mil, a 4 mil, and a 3 mil in it, and they all are using Kimmy. And I mystery, I don't kill any of their Kimmys, and then they Kimmy bomb me up to +6. Pain doesn't fucking do anything if he can't use his mystery. Like, I'm not gonna fucking easily kill their field, and I'm gonna take forever to transform. And like, from there... I might get fucked over. Like, they might have pain as well, and then, like, if I can't fucking kill all of their pains once they transform, I'm getting to +70 cooldown again, and then I can't do anything. Like, Kimmy Bomb, he's getting put in B. He still is useful. Kimmy Bombing is always going to be relevant. This is King Haku, Tail Beast. He revives every round and scales Jinchuriki. He's kind of irrelevant. Reviving every round is kind of okay. Kisame is kind of booty chicks now too. No one cares about him. Both of these Kisame suck. Conan. Yeah, I mean, she gives chase support. She gets high combo chase off really easily. Gives pain extra standard, but mostly terrible. Irremovable tag or support reduced chakra cost really isn't relevant right now. She kills clones. She kind of sucks dick. The worst version of Itachi Edo BT. This bitch always kind of relevant. As long as you're getting mysteries off the scaling stick. So if you just need a P3 that provides you scaling, think of her as like way worse guy of Gate of Death. Madara Edo, he can kind of do some funny things still, but for the most part, he's really fucking outdated. Founder is a chakra battery, not really relevant. This dude is the shield scaler of the century, but he sucks complete ass. Now, like, you need to basically use him and Conan together, and you're going to use 2 slots just to maybe get standards off in a meta where fear's everywhere. It's not going to happen. The GOAT is the dead GOAT. Even with his update to do irremovable paralysis on Chase, it doesn't fucking matter. Taser Hands is dead. Taser Hands coming back 2.0. Maybe next week. Madara Facebook. Madara Trash Can. The best thing he does is deals massive amounts of, like, hits, or, like, let's say hits massive people with his chase. He's, like, all chase damage. His chase damage still isn't even that good. So, right now, without the BT, trash. Mega Naruto is probably maybe the 3rd best P1 in the game. After it goes Pain, Obito, Rage, him, which is just insane. That might be a hot take. He's mostly good in Arena, though. I don't know. You free-to-plays might like him. I don't know what you're proccing his counter on. Is it like Obito Rage's Chase? I don't really know. You can tell me he's better than a B if you want, but I don't really think he is. This is a meme ninja. This is the most annoying ninja in the game they've ever fucking created. He can literally win. He's a win condition just by existing on your fucking field. Let's say you queue into a fight and your guy happens to be across from their pain. You could win just because of that. Or let's say you're slower. Well, welcome to pain meta with Guy and Obito Rage. Okay? You're slower. Your opponent uses their mystery on you. They hit all your units to half. Your Yobito Rage transforms. Your guy's half HP. You go, and now you deal 5 times more damage than he dealt to you because he made the mistake of pressing a button. Well, that's why this guy's S tier. And he's going to continue to be around until hopefully we find a way to not have to use him on every team. But yeah, you don't have to use him. I don't fucking use him. I try my best not to build teams with him and still win. You can win without him, but he's a massive, massive pain in the ass. Yeah. No, I think Indra's fucking S tier. Indra can do things no one else can do, and Black Flame's overpowered. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. We'll say B for him. The barrier is really fucking good, and then he shreds defense, and he's an okay. Maybe he's like an okay P3. He's not the greatest. This ninja's a fucking meme. Don't worry about him. This guy's like good in dual arena. And also Pain as a debuff is incredibly strong. And then the revive's pretty bad though, because the way he revives is he dies, then revives, and then stays at one. So it's like, what position do you put him in? His kit's not strong enough to stick in 2, and do you really want to revive your P3 and P4? Well, no, you want to revive your P2, but then how is he gonna die second? Basically, he's decent. Naruto's S. He's insane. You saw him in that fight. His chase damage is equivalent to Obito Rage's fucking standard damage. It's probably higher. If you can get him going, he will fucking delete the enemy. Like, I think I have a video. Naruto is good. Let's watch why Naruto is good. So here we go again with Scuba Steve with his wonderful fucking, you know, Kabuto Great Ninja War fucking team on. But this time, we're not going to this fight can go differently every time you run it. This game is full of fucking RNG. So I guess this time, we're going to see Naruto pop off in a hilarious fashion. But, yeah, I guess it remains to be seen. Yeah. Still gonna say it again. Do not fucking use. Do not use Kabuto G&W in pain fights. You might think, oh, he's protecting me from Guy. No, he's not. You know what's protecting you from Guy? Your fucking pain that can't die to the first fucking So if the enemy's Guy is dying round 1, your pain is not dying round 1. So then you're fine. So what are you worried about? A lot of times what ends up happening too is that your pain gets stuck in fucking the original transformation, because it's just you have to use early transform, and early transform will get you deleted by Guy. Like, I'm using early transform here because this is just space-time fights. And early transform can work just fine. You just have to hope that an opponent's Guy is not across from you, which is like a 1 in 3. Yeah, but like, look. Look at this damage ramp. It's like doubling the chase damage every time it goes. That is look at this. This is an entire fucking field deleted by Naruto. Look at this damage, dude. Look at this damage. No one hits that hard. No one is even close to hitting that hard in this game. Okay, so we have that. But I already got my tech off. So now I win. I'm at the advantage. Even if this was a real fight, I'm going to cause him to be +1 from now on. But we'll see. Damn you, Naruto. And then Naruto also does a fun thing at the start of fights where he causes repulse. So, oh no, he's gonna not die to the first 2 deaths. We're screwed. Oh, thank you though. I probably didn't need that, but thank you. Oh, well, you can't. Pain gets super armor level 2 after the first time he takes damage, so... Oh, but now Naruto gets to do 1,000,000 damage. Look at this damage. You don't need to crit. Look at this damage. He's gone. It's over. He just doesn't know it. Look at this fucking damage, dude. Naruto is scary as fuck. And it's not in your control. You can't just delete Naruto. It's not that easy. We're still going. 60k. 60k. Like, Naruto's broken, bro. He's the real one. He's the real deal. Alright, this Naruto's probably an okay P2. This guy, he resets mysteries. He's not really used anymore. Obito Longsword, probably still S tier. If in a lot of different comps, you can set it up so that the opponent's pain gets yeeted pretty fucking easily. He also shreds crit, and other things. He has a barrier. Not that it's useful, but he does. He's good. He's a solid unit. His BT is gonna be fucking hilarious. This is G and W. He eats. Obito Rage is beyond broken. This is a disgusting ninja. I'm so tired of seeing him. I'm so tired of fighting him. He's like tanky for no reason. Like you'll sit there and fight your opponent's P2 Obito Rage for longer than you fight their pain. It's like, dude, just fucking die already. TTJ, only thing he has going for him now is irremovable Nin ceiling, which is like 2 rounds of locking your opponent's Nin to 50% of base stats, which is like a big help, but it's also not. Like, somehow still feels like he's not doing anything. Ten-Tail Attachment's okay. He does lots of chases. You know what? We'll put him here because at least he's useful, and him too. And he gets Kamui Tag on the opponent really easily. Let's say he revives. He gives your pain tech points, which is really helpful. He can scale the pain. He can steal the opponent's tech points. He has lots of fucking unmissable shit. He's just a solid pick. Rin, you know, this is like free to play. Like, Rin's probably never going to stop being good with the mystery reduction. Sakura's horrible. Well, you're still C. She does melt, and her mystery kind of hits hard. She heals a little bit, but she's mostly fucking terrible. This motherfucker does nothing but poison and misses a lot. Sasuke, Rinne. It's like Force Gump. Okay, he sucks. I mean, he's out of the meta. I mean, you're hoping that an Obito Rage not only fucking hits him, but then also that he doesn't control fail, because you're probably running him P3, P4. He's just okay. He's just okay. This Sasuke does crit scaling, Black Flame, Mystery's pretty okay. He's decent. Shisui's also, you know, round 2, you know, we got the explosive mode. Round 2, we have the consistent crit reduction, but you need to understand that this Shisui will is going to be feared the entire time he's on your field. You're probably not running him P2, you're probably running him P3. And then by the grace of fucking your god, he fucking has his mystery off cooldown. Maybe you lock a pain. Maybe, but probably not. This Shisui is A. God, I don't have anybody in A. They're either amazing or they're okay. Goddamn. He shreds initiative, and he locks he's basically everything this guy is. He scales crit for blood limit. Guess what? Pain's getting blood limit one day. We don't know when. China has it, but the scaling of initiative is really strong, and the decreasing the opponent's initiative can be really strong. He's just good, because being faster important. Never forget that. Oh, Shirato's good too. We'll give him an A. Yeah, he comes back every round. He gives crit. If you mystery, his standards become unmissable, and he gets a lot of them. And his standards actually hit really fucking hard. I've seen him basically be like mini to Obito Rage, like near the end of the fight. And like, you know, with the reviving every time, you might give your opponent, like if you know you're about to die, don't hit your mystery. Just let your opponent's pain kill you, and then revive, and then your standard's probably going to go off, and then you'll mystery, and now you're at the advantage, assuming they didn't get their tech off. Which is stupid, and I hate that, and I think Pain shouldn't have a fucking revive, because God, his kit's already bad enough as it is, but it is what it is. Like, revive tech and working around it works. I don't know why she's in here, she sucks. Oh yeah, this piece of shit. The strongest ninja we've ever fucking seen. Annoying as fuck. Oasis designed him to fucking be a counter to himself, which is exhausting. I've literally been a 9 mil losing to a 4 mil because of the aforementioned revive thing that happened. I didn't have any revives on my field. My opponent didn't press their mystery. I mysteryed them. I got a lucky crit on the main and didn't crit the P2, and then I did kill the P2. Oh no, I don't even know exactly how it happened. But basically, the pain came back. He got one standard off. He mysteryed. I went to +2, and then I never came back. Dumbest fucking ninja in the game. The fact that that a 4 mil can beat a fucking 9 mil is retarded with the right RNG. It's just, this is the stupidest fucking ninja, and I cannot wait till he's out of the fucking meta. And plus, he takes 4 hours to take his turns. Ramaman's much better in Duel Arena if you have some fucking funny teams like Shisui, but he's pretty useless now. The only thing that he does that's kind of cool is the moment his barrier comes out, everybody you can't be uninterruptible anymore. So like if you're like doing DB or War and you have him and then some other barrier comes out to replace him, all the pains now can be interrupted. So that's kind of a cool tech. You know, that tech's cool enough to where we're gonna do this. This dude sucks. He does irremovable paralysis. This guy can yeet, but mostly it doesn't do anything. I mean, he's a really cool arena unit. The changes they made them are really cool. He gets a million fucking attacks, but for the most part, he sucks. But not as bad as his swimsuit form. That's all I'm gonna say about that. His swimsuit form sucks. Who the fuck is like waiting for the full swimsuit team? Like, this is the dumbest shit they've added to the game. Stop adding swimsuit ninjas that no one cares about. Magnum Man's a B. He scales pain. He makes mystery damage go up. He does magnetization, which makes you have like higher crit chance for his opponents that are magnetized. He revives every turn. Magnum Man's actually good. Nusunade is incredibly good against Obito Rage, like free-to-play teams. She like does 100 things to counter it. Yagura sucks. Okay, but not C tier sucks or D tier. So I'm looking this over. Do I want to change anyone? You're probably here. You're probably here. You're probably here. No, you're not, because you cause people to lose. I would put you in fucking D, but I want people to keep using you so I get free wins. You're probably here. You're probably here. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, if you want to say my opinions are on, that's fine. This is 2024, 2025. We'll see this, and then everything else below it. And it'll see Sasuke Shinden up there too. I still think Naruto will still be good in that meta. I also think like a lot of these S tiers are still going to be relevant in that meta. Pain is still going to be relevant, but yeah, whatever. See ya.